We're looking at relational database modelling, and we've introduced this idea very early on in the course. The challenge here is that we have been focusing on using UML class diagram modelling to help us model up our conceptualisation of the data design that we're going to need. However, what you will find is in industry, most of the conceptualisation is done using UML. Some organisations will use a process called ER modelling, or entity relationship modelling, and in effect ER modelling is very specific to a relational database model. Now, because we're actually mapping eventually to a database model, we need to think about what the format is, and for us it happens to be relational, and we've chosen relational because it's the most prominent in industry, and you'll see it in a lot of organisations in their backends, for example. So relational database has been around for nearly 30, 40 years now, so it's not a new modelling technique, if you like. But what we now need to do is really think about, okay, we've got a UML class diagram, how does that model in respect to a relational database? So we're going to talk a bit about the object persistence layer a little bit later in the week, but when you're thinking about that, pretty much throughout the course, we have actually been talking in relational terms to make that transition for you easier. But just be aware that perhaps in industry you may be asked to look at an object relational database or an object-oriented database. So there are different schematics and differences in, say, the SQL querying, for example. So anyway, we'll get on to understanding the relational database model more so.